So here's a perspective grid, right? Everything goes to the vanishing point, right? This is easy. You'll get this. So I got a guy here. Here's his eye level. And I'll put this mountain up in the sky. So let's say this mountain's 3,000 feet above his eyes.
Yes.
Okay. And here's the sun up here. And the sun's just going to go away, just like it did with the building. Now it just went beyond the mountain, right?
Right.
So now if I go backwards, right, now I can see the sun again. This here is still 3,000 feet above my eyes. Globe or flat. If it, I'm 20 miles back. It's literally just looks like it's at eye level. And as the sun goes away, it goes beyond it again. But my programming tells me that's the horizon of a globe, right? Now, if I put the clouds in the sky, the atmospheric deck, the sun's above that, the sun goes beyond it again. Now, let's look at this line. This line is composed of the top of the mountain, 3,000 feet above my eyes. It's also the atmospheric deck, those clouds, which are thousands of feet above the mountain. So this line here is 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet above my eye line, but it looks, I perceive it as my horizontal eye zone.
Yeah, that is, see, now I'm.
They don't teach us that in school.
Yeah.
Let's look at NASA.
I like this. Let's please look at NASA, because I
Let's look at
started
NASA.
checking this out a while ago and realizing there's a lot of funky stuff going on.
Who
here.
are the founders of NASA? We got Ronald Hubbard, right? Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology. Walt Disney, a cartoon producer. Werner von Braun, a actual Nazi. Okay. Jack Parsons, right? And an occultist, and Aleister Crowley, the most wicked man in the world. These are the founders of NASA.
Are you serious? I don't think anyone knows this.
Everyone knows this. Not everyone. A lot of people know this. Those are the founders.
The general.
Right.
I can guarantee you, my buddies have no clue. Yeah. I'd love to get my buddy Todd on here. He'll try so hard to viciously fight you on all this. Oh. He thinks he's brilliant. Oh. Founders of NASA. Oh my God. Hubbard, Disney, Braun. Wow.
You live in Florida.
Okay.
This is, they launch all these rockets, and the first stage comes back and lands on a raft 800 miles off the coast of Florida. No one's on it. It's a drone ship, right? Now watch. I'm going to show it again. Right? This is the onboard, and these little milk crates steer it, and it's going to land right on here. And then they always show this, and then quick edit, and it's there. I watch this. I can go. Here's the landing pad, and I'm going to do it this way. Right? Here's the landing pad, and it's coming in. Oh baby, bam! There it is. I landed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so dumb. They're all like that. And by the way, it goes up. There's 300 mile an hour crosswinds and everything, but somehow it lands on this ship. It just falls back to Earth and lands perfectly on that ship. And 9 out of 10 times the camera cuts out just before it lands, and then it shows it landed. And right. How often are the seas calm 800 miles off of Florida? I'd say almost never. But there's never a problem. They do these landings all the time. Right. I have a whole barrage, a montage of those. Right. So this is a front of a 747. Not quite as aerodynamic, but the windows are, you got a little edge here. Yeah. Right. But not bad.
Like a
right.
Car.
This is the space shuttle. It's got these inset windows. Right. There's no car that's less aerodynamic than this. Okay. Look at this thing. And this thing goes, right? It's got this little PVC pipe here. It's got all these square brackets and stuff. This thing goes 10 times faster than the SR-71, right? With this blunt nose. Now I'm going to say something. Does this look like a balloon? Does that look like a blow-up balloon? I'm going to show you something. Here's the space station in the water. And now we're in space.
Right.
Okay.
I've seen those with the green screens.
Right. And you know that they do
floating and being on the strings.
They do all their testing in a pool that has a mock-up of the space station called the National Buoyancy Lab. Right. That's just weird. Right. But this is interesting. Remember the space shuttle, right? We, in the 80s and 90s, 80s.
Yeah, the blow up one.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother podcast. So this is
Yes.
being filmed by the guys on the shuttle. So they're going 20,000 miles an hour up, and the external tank is falling to the earth, 20,000 pounds, free falling. But somehow he's able to film it, right? Wouldn't they be gone? Like, whoosh, gone, right? So here it is on the launch pad, weighs 4 million pounds.
Okay.
It's blowing around in the wind. It's
Right.
wobbling back and forth. Okay.
Right.
Here's another one. Right. Look at it. It's blowing around like it's a bouncy house. Right. Who owns 99% of the helium in the world? Want to take a guess? Begins with an N, ends in an A.
NASA.
All right. So check this out. So this is them filming it. Now this thing is falling to Earth. They're filming it as they're going 20,000 miles an hour in the opposite direction. This thing's falling. What has he got? A zooming in on it?
Right. They're trying to explain this.
They're not even trying
to falling.
They're not even, it's free falling.
Free falling.
They're going up at 20,000 miles an hour, which you can't fathom that speed.
So the the guys on board are
filming it out the window. They're filming it out the window. Yeah. Okay. Which is just impossible once you wrap your mind around it. And I want you to watch right here. You're going to see a tissue blow by in a second. Watch, just to show you. Oop, see it? Saw that? Go again. Watch. Right there. They're going to see a little tissue blow by. That's just going to give you context of how fast this thing is moving. Ready? It's going to come. Where'd it go? Come in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and tissue. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I claim this is a Macy's Day Parade balloon blimp of the, right? It's just floating in the sky. And so it's being filmed. It's being filmed. I just fast forwarded. This is being filmed. Now, this is supposedly, it's made of steel. It's going to burn up before it gets down to the ground. It's going to deatomize. I don't even see it smoking yet. It doesn't look too far from those clouds, right? We don't know if we're looking up or down, right? I'm just fast forwarding here. So here, where is it? I have a recovery of it. Well, there's actually I have another video. Maybe I'll come across it. But there's something like a hidden aircraft that like kind of camouflage that was hovering around this thing. It looks like a quadcopter. It's crazy. But in the app under the rockets are balloons section, bring a box of tissues if you love NASA, because you're gonna just totally cry. Oh, there it is. You see it? You saw it right there.
Watch. Yes.
Watch right here. You're gonna see this weird thing that kind of comes uncloaked. Ready? Let me get out of the way. And 1, 2, where is it? There it is. You see it? Boom. All right. Well, I can't.
Wait a
minute. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, we don't know what it is. And I have another video where I adjusted the contrast.
Well, Dave, I will say this. I saw a video that really was eye-opening for me with blow-up balloons, where they were showing it was like a news thing saying tanks have invaded and blah blah blah, and then when they showed them actually blowing up fake tanks. They were all balloons. They were all balloons, and they were all and they showed it from above, so it looked like, oh my God, it was like all these, but they would just blow up. It was just blow up nonsense. And wow.